This is the last one off on Kwame Brown. How does Kwame Brown fit into the equation of Dr. Umar Johnson being the top vocal leader of black people as far as YouTube is concerned, and then Jesse Lee Peterson being number two of being the biggest black arrest YouTuber? Hassan Campbell is number three. This is a close race for number one, but Hassan Campbell could. It's funny because Hassan Campbell's in third, and he could take over the number one spot, but Jesse Lee Peterson is in second, and he can't. It's a funny thing. And then Charleston White is a distant fourth, right? So then who would be fifth? Is it academics? It's Kwame Brown. But Kwame Brown, you made a mistake. You made a mistake. You made a mistake. I fuck with Kwame Brown. And he let me on his live. So this is, I won't even, I don't have no I won't disrespect for nothing like that. I don't even have no funny jokes for Kwame Brown. He let me on his live, so he was a real nigga to me. And it ain't just because he let me on. He can let people chopping it up with them. That's what make you a real nigga. That's what puts you in the running to be the biggest blackest YouTuber. Right there. That right there. That's character. We don't have to go further than that. But what doesn't let you be past the top five? Because in the top five, you fifth. What doesn't let you be past the top five? What doesn't let you climb past Charleston White to be number four, or up into tie number three with Hassan Campbell? I'm gonna tell you what. You whined. That's what the people thought. That's what the people called it. They said you whined. When you was having your biggest, best moments, you harped on them too much. That's what the people are saying. That's what I thought too at the time. Like even with Becky with the good hair, like you went too far. Even with Stack, you went too far. So what happened was it kind of saturated you. It seemed like this is all you about. And you really was about coding. It was something else you wanted the kids to know. Trades and coding? You used to say that, and you was watching your views and shit go down, and you learned not to say certain people's names. But it was like Slumfast could get upset with the machine and the system and the program, and Slumfast could say Slumfast gonna say whatever Slumfast want and continue until the program picks back up, till the algorithm go back up. Kwame Brown, you're too big to do that. You had 20,000 people watching you at a time. You still got a lot of people watching you at a time. Alex's Brick Empire, what up? You too big to ever just say F the establishment. You have to kind of do what they ask so that you got it, so you can put the message in a glass bottle. Now, Kwame Brown from fifth place has every box checked that could take over number one. Certain things that Kwame Brown got to give up is desire-based. Wanting to come at the people that came at him, wanting to get back and get revenge on people who said stuff to him. Kwame Brown has what it takes to take over the number one spot as the top biggest blackerest YouTuber. That's a pro-black YouTuber that speaks for black people or lift them. That's one of them YouTubers that when they speak, they offend the hood, because you offend the hood by telling the hood to do good. It just is what it is. I'm in the hood right now. That's Auburn, that's OV, that's Edgemere. I'm in the hood right now. I'm picking. Hi man, I'm from Brazil. What up from Brazil? Hey bro, what up? Shout out to y'all in the building with me. We talking about who's the biggest blackerest YouTuber YouTube got. And right now at number one, I got Dr. Umar Johnson. Even though people have questions about his school and what he did with donations and XYZ and why it's taking so, it don't take a day to open a school. It take a long time to open a school. I'm from New York City, bro. I'm from Far Rock. You want to see it one more time? I'm from the beach. You see the beach over there? That's the beach. That's where my building. You see them two big white buildings? I'm from that hood right there. It's mad buildings. It's not just them two white buildings. This is the other side. Them is the ops. They used to steal our bikes. But Dr. Umar Johnson is number one. Jesse Lee Peterson is number two. Hassan Campbell is number three. Now they're having a battle for number one. Distant fourth is Charleston White, and then right behind him is Kwame Brown. Kwame Brown, from where Charleston White has a lot of work, so he could jump into the top three and then start really trying to, because he sometimes seems like a parody, a spoof, a blooper, you know? It's just it's like a comedy reel waiting to happen with Charleston White. Whereas with Jesse Lee Peterson, like I've heard him really speak to people and tell people real stuff. Like and some men get on here and they embody their mom. And then you could see that their mom had hate for men because that kid's dad left her. And some men act that out. In the hood, they're called gangsters. They move off emotion. You can't say nothing to them. If you bump into them, they want to fight you. Lord forbid you step on their shoe while they're standing in front of the store blocking the door. You're blocking the path to egress, and I step on your shoe by accident. Now you want to kill me. A lot of these single mothers raise kids like that. These boys became bitch ass niggas. They have a lot of female tendencies. That's what. So Hassan Campbell really pointed that out a lot, right? Charleston White points that out a lot, right? We need more of that pointed out. Like the most it said on this was 21 at one time, right? We seen when it was 21. I be hyping this. We seen 21, right? Hassan Campbell, you be having 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,000 people. Kwame Brown, you be having 6, 7,000 people. We need to talk about this. We need to get on this subject. What a stop these black boys from our hood stand in front of stores, stand in front of doors, public egress, and they wait till you bump into them so that they could try to kill you. But get out the way. Get out the way. I'm gonna be sick of these gangsta ass. I'm just saying, man. That's what I'm saying. Who's gonna be the biggest blackerist YouTuber who really starts addressing the issue? Who gonna rally the truth? Who gonna tell these little gang members, the YNs, we need them? Y'all are the army we've been waiting for. The black people, not black people specifically, inner cities, urban areas, YNs, you are so important to moving forward. We done got completely off the Kwame Brown thing. Let me just say this right quick. Your energy and vigor can only be used this one time. It's like Game of Thrones when Tyrion shot his load with the thing, with the wildfire. And what the dude say? He can only use that trick one time. You YNs, your energy and vigor is misplaced. You're killing each other. When y'all could be going to your local city hall, like take down these speed cameras, remove these cops from our neighborhood that's not from our neighborhood. Now YNs, with the removing of the cops, some of y'all are gonna have to become cops. It is what it is. 1 + 1 = 2. We have cops in our area. I don't know if they're racist. I know they're not from there. And I know when I'm places I'm not from, if I gotta pee, I'll pee on a building or a tree. I'm just being honest. I'm saying we don't care about places we're not from. So YNs, y'all gonna have to storm City Hall. Y'all gonna have to go to the landlord committee, lower the rent is too damn high. The YNs are being used by older dudes who are gay, trying to prove to the YNs that they was tough back in the day. That's why the YNs should listen to them. No. YNs, you don't have to listen to them older niggas. And most of them molested and raped the YNs. It is what it is. That's why YNs act like that. It is what it is. I'm just saying change is needed. We trying to find the biggest blackerist YouTuber ever so he could lead the blackest people on YouTube. Dun, 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 dun. Will it be me? One day. I don't want to lead the people though. I don't want to lead the people. I want to be mad regular and just say what I want. I could be the king's hand. I couldn't be the king. Cause I ain't no role model like that. But I know what should be done. I know what's right from wrong. And people act like they don't know. Like that's why I'm like looking at Hassan Campbell. Like you gotta stop saying some of the most egregious things you say. Sometimes you say some off the cuff gay ass shit. Stop. Academics, you should have known not to say the stuff you said to that boy the other day, but you said it, and then you did not clean it up the right way. Your damage control wasn't right. Too bad, nigga. You're a grown man. You should come on. This is what's wrong with our black voices. The problem is black voices from where we from, it be fucking athletes and comedians and rappers and shit. That's why I'm like, look, we can sift through YouTube and pick out people's messages to see who's been consistent. Umar Johnson's been consistent, but his message is radical. This is the problem with Umar Johnson. He is #1, but this is why I say Jesse Lee can't catch him, but Hassan can. His message is so radical. Umar Johnson's message is so radical, Americans feel violated by it. And that's not what you want to push. You don't want to push more separation. And we're not trying to push desegregation or segregation. We just want Americans to recognize Americans as Americans, and that's it, so that everybody can be equal. So we need a black voice that can eventually get us there. That's why Trump was so important to have his back-to-back. Trump was important to have his terms run back-to-back because he was going to do unprecedented things that the people needed. But now we're getting grumpy Trump. We don't know what to expect from this Trump. He's not the same. He don't tweet no more. I used to be up 3, 4 o'clock in the morning reading Trump tweets. This nigga used to be tweeting in the morning, misspelling shit. You could think, go to bed, bro. We getting grump Trump, so we don't know what to expect. We needed the Trump that was going to go to Manhattan and look at the debt and say, we're not paying that. Take that down. America's not paying. I need to probably start a new law. America, I want to be the voice of America when I say this and stand on it. We're not paying that debt. I want to be the voice of Americans in America when I say that debt that's going up every second in Manhattan, we're not paying it. Turn it off. We don't care. Clean the slate. Nah, I'm dead ass. We need change around this motherfucker, man. We need a black voice that matters. We don't have a black voice that matters. White people gotta admit that too. White people gotta be like, yo, y'all don't have a voice that matters. It has to annoy white people because white people should be annoyed by it because they gotta be like, when we go to these places where our top people are speaking, and we don't mean to be an our versus yours, but we're being met by rappers and athletes and shit. Where's y'all Malcolm X or Medgar Evers? Like, where's that? We don't want to come here and speak to 50 Cent. We don't want to come here and speak to Chris Brown. We don't want to come here and speak to Orlando Brown. Our counterparts, Asian, Spanish, y'all gotta be honest and tell black people, yo, what is this thing that y'all do with the athletes, rappers, and the comedians that they are your leading voice? We don't want to go nowhere and speak to no motherfucking my son. My son don't speak for us. Charlemagne the God can't speak for us. Fuck out of here. Ain't no rappers can speak for the hood. They don't like the hood. The rappers is anti-hood. I'm about to start a new live. They getting me mad. This ain't even about Kwame Brown no more. I'm just saying, we got our the voices and the leaders of where we're from are motherfucking rappers. They don't be here. Why would you let a rapper speak for this? Because it gets him more lit. When the rappers speak for the projects, they see more hood. Fuck out of here. I smacked the shit out of all the rappers, man. I done dropped my banana chips. I'm mad as hell. No. These non-voices are our voices and they need to go. No rappers can speak for the hood. It's time for us to stop that. That's why it's important to have a Dr. Umar Johnson. That's why it's important to have a Jesse Lee Peterson, Hassan Campbell. As wild and riveting the things he say is, he's needed because he spoke something, an unhidden truth that is hard to speak of. He spoke about the general molestation of male on male in areas where it's not popular to speak from, that is holding the hood down, that the boys can't even say that sometimes when they was going to see they plug, or sometimes when they was going to see they big homie, or sometimes when they was in the room with the person who sells the guns, that they got raped. The boys are scared to say it. Where I'm from, shit. I ain't gonna say who, but nigga, just being on this topic, those white buildings right there is where I'm from. Man, there was an egregious act that happened. Now I'm saying it, nigga. I'm not gonna say who. Nigga was letting a nigga use his apartment. They supposed to both be in the same gang, and the nigga held him down with 4 other men and raped him. There was one tall dude who was letting a little dude live in his crib, and the little dude woke up one day and said he had his face full of jizz. That's what goes on and gets not spoke about, so that it builds a dilapidation in the mind for these young boys. I got off track. I got off topic with it was supposed to be about why Kwame Brown ain't the voice, but he could be. Kwame Brown could be the voice of black people. We just need you to say what I was just saying. We need these topics addressed in the most major way, that it shines a light on every hood in America, so that every boy can feel like they have a voice. If every black boy feel like they have a voice, he don't have to keep acting like a female. The problem with the black community is the young boys are acting like females. That's the problem with the hood, because the young boys can't voice their pain, they can't feel it, because they're so deep. And okay, what academics did shines a huge light on what's wrong in the hood. Older boys in the hood that are not virgins are constantly sexualizing the young boys around them that are virgins. Just like what academics was doing to that little boy on Playboy Max thing, where he was like, you don't get no pussy yet? Oh, you're a virgin? But that's how that little boy be talking too, so I don't feel bad for him. I heard some of the stuff he said, so I don't feel bad for that little boy. The academics was just supposed to clean it up and be like, my dad. Academics are supposed to be like, I shouldn't have said that stuff. That's crazy. You love Playboy so much. If he wants to use a boy, we're gonna let him use you. That's crazy. He did not groom him, but he just said some nasty, egregious, stupid shit. But in the hood, that's what's going on. Niggas is saying stuff to the boys. The older boys are saying stuff to the little boys like, you not getting no pussy yet? You ain't getting no pussy yet. Making the boys fiend to get pussy. Now they fiending to get pussy. Now the boys got to be controlled by little girls, by other girls, by girls that's older than them. Because you got to think about it. They're not even getting the girls their age. If they're trying to get girls their age or younger, they're trying to manipulate them. That's like statutory rape damn near. That's like verbal rape. They're teaching the boys. The boys get taught a really bad tendency. It is what it is. I'm trying to speed through this, but it ain't nothing to be sped through. The boys get taught a really bad tendency in the hood from the other older boys who do what academics did to Noah. Oh, you're not getting no pussy yet. So now the boys are running around the hood fiending, desireful, lustful, fiending to just have sex with who? With girls their age. Girls a little younger. Girls a little older. These is all people's babies. They're sexualizing other people's babies, trying to get other people's baby to have sex. And then when they have sex, they brag about it. And they try to tell everybody. So now they got to embarrass the girl that they had sex with. It's a never-ending cycle. But that's zesty behavior in itself, because it was like another dude forced you to have sex. Or these same dudes get these boys in peculiar situations, have them by themselves in rooms and all this stuff, and you never hear what happened in them rooms. You only get to hear what happened in them rooms because they have to speak about it. They can't keep it to themselves. So I used to get my hair done by like the hood mama, right? So I'm sitting there getting my hair done, and she just telling me about somebody who was doing foul stuff to the little boys in the hood. Putting his stuff where it don't belong, because boys in the hood be so fiend out to be like motherfucking rappers that they gotta do everything that rappers do, but their mothers and their fathers don't want that for them, so they end up getting put out. This is a fucking cycle that goes on in the hood. They get put out, then what do? They go live at the rowdy nigga's crib. Whoever the rowdy nigga is, or the older nigga who got the crib to himself, because back then Section 8 used to be so heavy, niggas were paying like $17 for rent, so now they in this nigga crib. It's one night they by themselves, they talking, they laughing, they joking up, he get them drunk or something, he's filling up on them, he's touching them, and they doing nasty things. That's just how it went. This is something that's a light that needs to be shined on the hood so it can stop. These niggas is looking up the niggas who go, if I'm lying, I'm motherfucking flying. All these niggas go to jail and they start boofing things. They start hiding things up their ass. When the big homie teaches the little homie how to boof, what does he do? Does he lick his finger and show him, you gotta wet your asshole like this so you can boof a knife? Boof a lighter. This a little lighter. This a little lighter. Come on, man. I'm not lying about this. This is a topic that the biggest blackers YouTubers need to start attacking daily, day by day, until all the gang member niggas is off YouTube. That is the wrong message for our youth to see. It's time to get them old, dusty gang members the fuck off YouTube at least. Don't make it. Put them niggas back in hiding. It shouldn't be cool for them niggas to be on YouTube giving us their old gang wars and jail stories. Fuck y'all. Y'all dilapidated the hood. Y'all raped the hood. Y'all molested the hood. Y'all was no good for the hood. It just is what it is. I hate them. And I hate rappers, because rappers are just the same. Sue me. Them rappers are just the same. Them rappers don't do shit for nobody. I left a video on Instagram, and my homeboy said, Nelly did do something for St. Louis. He brought us Chingy. No, he didn't. Nelly didn't put nobody on it. Now you hearing that somebody out the group wrote the biggest hit song and didn't get paid. Because that's how they do. I hate rappers. I can rap. I hate rappers. Oh my God, I hate rappers. I hate rappers. Oh my God, what they did to the hood is so bad. Boys in the hood can't look up to their fathers. Their fathers go to work and have hands ashy, calluses, dirty knuckles, fucked up fingernails, bad cuticles. Your hands be white, not soft. You can't even rub your face with your hands. Your hands are so rigid because you a man and you working. Your son looks up to a bitch-ass rapper because he got jewelry on and the money phone and all the fucking cars and shit, and he come take pictures in the hood. So now he's gangster. So now all the kids around now want to be gangster and want to look like they have money, follow behind him, do whatever he say. Now this guy's the tough guy. You gotta be looking up this name. This nigga's a bitch. Them rap niggas is bitches, man. It's time to make sure our young boys and youth don't look up to them niggas, man. Y'all fathers is out here working to provide. These niggas rather believe in Santa Claus before they believe that their fathers is good for them. They rather listen to rappers. I cannot believe it. What we're from is ass backwards. And it ain't just the black people, it's the whole inner city. It sucks. It's so disgusting to see little white girls act like black girls. It's disgusting to make a nigga want to cry. Like, please, Sally, act like Sally. Stop acting like Keisha. Please, act like Sally. It's nasty. It's enough Keishas. It's enough Ebony's. It's enough. I'm dead ass, man. Where we're from is dilapidated. I just had to get that out. I rented. Couldn't even hit the blunt. It's just nasty. We don't have a proper voice. Like where I'm from, we in the hood. We voted for, or the hood keep voting for Gregory Meeks because he black. This nigga don't do shit for the hood. He didn't have his office in the hood. The hood consists of the 20s to where I'm at right now in the 50s, all the way up to the 60s, and it stopped at like 67, and it's a big break from the 67 all the way to 80 before the hood starts again, right? This nigga waited until they made 67 well gentrified, knew this, knew that, Auburn by the Sea, Dunkin' Donuts, condominiums, and put his office right there. He's a bitch. Your office should be in the hood, nigga. Make the hood better. You just gotta change the mentality of the people. The people got this bad mentality because really ain't nothing. Because everybody that's supposed to do something for it is stealing from it, including the congressman that you vote in because he black and you black. He from the hood, you from the hood. But Gregory Meeks built his shit on 63rd instead of in the hood in the 50s. Edgemont, Auburn, OV, Redfern, 40s. Just saying, this is where we're from. We need a voice. We need Dr. Umar Johnson to stop all that radical Pan-African shit and start talking about what's going on in just America so we can rally behind you. We need Jesse Lee Peterson to just keep being yourself. Black, what's that shit they believe? If you build it, they will come. His message is for the blacks. That's how he say it. Hassan Campbell, retool your fucking whole brand, bro. Retool your band. Fuck them playing with your numbers. While your numbers is low, talk to your people. Get down to who you really are. Your numbers is low anyway. Talk about the real shit now. Talk about the molestation of the little boys in the hood. You say you was a victim of it. You say you got damning proofs of this. It's time for you to uplift people who came from that. Instead of going to the hood. Mad at Cassie. I was mad at Cassie too. She got all that money. Faking all that bullshit. Cassie left Ryan Leslie high and dry. She sat on Puff lap in the studio in front of Ryan Leslie while that was her man. She deserved it. I said it. I don't give a fuck. It's the truth. Charleston White. Distant fourth. Get real, get serious. Our people, and I know you don't give a fuck because you at that age. See, well, I excuse him and Hassan Campbell. They at that age where they've already tried and been saying it for so long. It's like, nigga, I'm not going to go blue in the face trying to help people that can't be helped. But so what? Once you put that cape on, you gotta save the people. Charleston White, you another nigga. Make it serious or move over. Just be a comedian. Charlemagne the God, you used to be a fucking cornball. Now you want to speak for black people and be the voice? I dare not. But what you can do is, if you're so strong about it and believe in all the shit that you pump, get a proxy voice. That would be, you gotta get a person like me. It don't have to be me. Get the equivalent to me. Somebody nobody know about who speak on the internet. Sometimes it's lit, sometimes it's not. Get a different version of me. Get a proxy of you and put them on to speak. They gotta have the same views as you. You can't force them to say what you say. You gotta have conversation with them and notice y'all have the same accord. And you can put them out and give them all the resources they need to be big and let. I'm a little sick. That's how that would work, though. That's exactly how that would work. Because I'm not trying to hear it from Charlemagne the God. You did enough fuckery. Sorry, Charlemagne. What up, PSC? Sorry, Charlemagne. You did too much fuckery. And you have to admit that. If you really want your people to go farther, you have to admit if you could be the one in the forefront, and you have to be honest about why or why not. And if the answer is no, you got to do what it takes to put the proper person. If the proper people got together and put the right resources behind the program, we have a good voice. We have a really good voice. I'm in financial trouble. I can't be the voice of our people. I got to focus on me most times and paying what I got to pay. So I couldn't be it. But if there was a team and they was like, yo, we need your input on certain things, be how you talk, I would definitely always be there. Because it takes a team to be behind the voice. The voice can't be no bitch ass rapper. Mano going to sit down with the mayor. What the fuck is Mano sitting down with the mayor for? My son leads until freedom. What the fuck is my son with Tamika Mallory leading freedom for? Field rapper. A failed rapper, 2 failed rappers, doing what? The hood don't listen to them. Get 50 Cent. If you're going to get a rapper to lead, get 50 Cent. Get Jay-Z. Get rappers that if they come stand on the street corner, people will hear about this and start taking the train to go see them. Ain't nobody coming to see Mano and my son. They could be there together. That's like saying I'm here Slum Facts on the corner. They're gonna be like, so who the fuck is that? Mano and Mike's on the corner. I just ordered a cheeseburger. I'm not leaving my house to go see that. The hell? Get Beyonce. They not doing it because they not messing up their bottom line. Yo, who else did I say? That was 4th with Jesse with Charleston White, right? He gotta get serious. Dead ass. Like, come on now. If you don't know what that means, have a talk with a nigga. Get serious. The black people have no voice. We don't have Charlemagne is not the voice for me. That nigga's just on the radio. Nick Cannon is not the voice for me. He just had a TV show. These is default voice niggas because when they do stuff, they get views. That is not pushed by us. Sorry. Who else? Kwame Brown. Step it up, Kwame. Come on, Kwame. You could be the voice, nigga. You fit so many of the criteria in the boxes. You got celebrity on your side. You know you don't want to be a celebrity. That's on your side. That's character. You got that you're tall on your side. You got that you're dark skin on your side. Dare I say you're not an ugly man. No homo. I'm not saying you're cute. I'm not saying you're cute. I'm saying you're not. I'm trying to think of somebody ugly. Who did Cat Williams say was ugly? That nigga's ugly. Who did Cat Williams say was ugly? Little Rel. You don't look like Little Rel. Like if they say, if they ask me, who you want to go out with tonight? Y'all about to go to the club so I can bag some Beasleys. Kwame Brown or Little Rel. I'm taking Kwame Brown. You kind of tall ass motherfucker. We gonna get Beasley just because he's tall. Darrell's shorter than me, fat and ugly. I'm gonna have to do so much work to get us girls. I'm gonna have to get a shave and cut my hair. I'm gonna have to get bag removal off my eye and shit. Nah, man, I'm a 6'4" though. I can just step in the club. I'm taller than most of the girls anyway. Fuck out of here. I ain't gonna downplay myself. But let's get back to the message. The hood needs a voice. The hood needs a voice that has a voice liaison to the rest of black America, because the hood is different from the rest of black America. I'm trying to tell you something. The hood has dilapidated mentality. The hood pees in the elevator. Let me tell you something. There's men who pee in the elevator. These are some of the most influential men in the hood, the 1%ers of the hood. This is who everybody looking to in the hood. The drug dealers, the scammers, the niggas with guns, the niggas with jewelry, the worst of the worst, the lowest scum in realistic world. The lowest scum in the hood is the 1% that make the rules, set the trend, everybody follow, everybody scared of, everybody don't talk about. These niggas, along with the bum ass niggas in the hood, piss in the elevators. Okay, so let's take away the bum ass niggas from pissing in the elevators. We're gonna use 50% of the piss that be in the elevators. 50% of the piss that be in the elevators come from the most influential people that be in the hood. This is a disgusting thing. When you pee in the elevator, you can rest assured that there's pee on your pants. They're so fly. They got all these clothes that cost all of this money, but it also has piss on it because they peed on it. They got pee on their shoes. They got pee on the elevator. They peed in the elevator. They whip their thing out in the elevator and feel comfortable to pee in the dirty ass elevator. Then they go with these women. It's a dilapidated mentality, because once you get over all the stuff I said about peeing in the elevator, I was trying to trap you. You there with me? You there with me? I was trying to trap you in the piss in the elevator before I took you out and went straight to a different elation. Now they were one of the best looking women in the hood. Why would she want to deal with a man like that? Dilapidated mentality. The hood has dilapidated mentality. We need a better voice. We need a voice that people can feel like, yo, I gotta DM him and tell him how bad my hood is so that they can send the team over here. What's going on over here, man? Our black people feel oppressed by our black people. I'm not here for cap. Talking about what the white man did to hold us down. I don't know about none of that shit. That's why I'm so cool with Jesse Lee Peterson messages. Because we not here for that. Charleston White, we not here for that. The white man got his foot on my neck. Shut the I'm not here for that. Sorry. I voted Trump. I don't fuck with Elon though. See, Elon was my nigga. I used to really fuck with Elon. He used to say shit that used to make Dogecoin go up and all that. But as his philosophies are correct too. But I don't know if I want Elon Musk working in the White House if I'm not his supervisor. I don't know. The white, Trump, Uncle Trump, give me a job in the White House, man. I need to oversee things and be a liaison from that to this. I'm telling you. I'll clean this shit up. I'll clean black America up, and America will love me, because America would be so fucking productive and efficient if black America was cleaned up. But it's certain things that gotta be, and Trump is right. I'm about to start a new loud, because Trump is right about deporting the things, the migrants.